guys, welcome to today's Locals episode. My name is Jen, if you guys are new here, and I have again brought my mermaid ladies with the danger. So let's see how we do in game one, and I'll see you guys right after that. Zoom in camera thing. Also guys, before we get started, if you love content like this, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below all the plays that I could have done better. Or any of, whatever tech choices that I couldn't tech in for my deck. And also, if you guys like to get any of the merch that you see on the duels today, you guys can head over to HeadtoHeadBattles.com. All the links will be in the description box down below. And let's get this day started. Alrighty guys, so this is our round one, and I think I lost the die roll here, so yeah, my opponent went first. I have no idea what he's playing, but my hand was, I liked my hand because I had Halfness. Oh, and he's playing Agnister, so immediately when he did the yellow one, I chained Halfness to it. I actually dumped the Halfness, and I had a Squamatic in my hand, so I wanted to go into Winda immediately, but he had the DD Crow. Yeah, so yeah, that was just done. If I just had that turn 0 Winda, I think he would have just passed right there, unless he had the Imperm, who knows. But yeah, he goes on to do, that's a field spell for the AI. The red one, I know he's like searching and stuff, but like, yeah, like I had no more hand traps in my hand, so I couldn't stop anything. And I don't main deck Nibiru, I do sided, but yeah, it would have came in very handy over here. But yeah, anyway, so he goes into the Cybers. So I know he's locked into Cybers, and obviously all he plays is Cybers. And I was just reading all of his cards to see if he was doing things correctly, if there was anything that I could have done. But unfortunately, I think I ashed too early, to be honest. But a lot of his cards just have all these search effects. And I feel like it just didn't matter. Like, he just had so much gas in his hand. Oh my god, I can't believe I used that word. But yeah, he just had so much gas in his hand that, yeah, whatever I interrupted it, he just had everything for it. So yeah, so it was here, he was just comboing off. Again, I don't think I could have done anything here other than, yeah, just milling something else. If I milled one more tier monster, I would have had at least one fusion on the field, preferably a Winda. But yeah, he goes, yeah, so he makes this insane tower. That Link 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That Link 5. Oh my god, that was at 6,000 attack. That cannot, it's unaffected by any, every single card effect. So I can't super poly it. I can't Dark Ruler it because I had Dark Ruler in my hand. So it's not going to do anything. So I would have to beat over it. I think that was it. Yeah, I just had to beat over it. But even with Pearly Rhino on the field, I don't have any monsters that would even just be like up to that attack stance. Here, I was like, yeah, I just had a couple of judge calls to see, like, yeah, if I played this card, would it be how would this would that affect that Link monster? But no, unfortunately it doesn't. And if I played Starving Venom, I would have maybe had a chance. I actually did that one time in Master Duels. I was like YouTube streaming. My opponent had a huge body on board. That was, again, unaffected. Oh my goodness, I forgot what the monster was, but I actually got over it by making Starving Venom Dragon. Because it gains the attack boost, so I just attacked over it. But here, unfortunately, I don't play. I might add it in, because my locals especially, we play a lot of rogue decks, and yeah, there's a lot of dark, so I might add that in for next week's locals, but we'll see. But yeah, here just that tower is just there, so he just kind of like attacks into me, and I believe I immediately scooped pretty fast because I know I'm not gonna win. Like, even whatever draw I did, I probably didn't have the out for it. Even if I do super poly, again, it's unaffected. So yeah, I scoop here. I immediately add all my nibs. Nibs was my best friend here. I think I just added the nib and maybe the 2 cyclones, if I remember correctly, just to move his AI field spell. So yeah, I wanted to do that. And yeah, so my thought process here was, hey, if my starting hand isn't great, please let me at least draw the nib. So that was my thinking point at this point. I didn't want to put the evenly matches in because obviously I was gonna go first. So yeah, let's see what I draw. I think I think I do show my... Oh yeah, there's a nib right there, and I had the DD Crow. So yeah, I go into terraforming, get the Purling Rhino. This was also a fairly newer player. So yeah, he was also reading a bunch of my tier cards, as I was also reading all his Adagnister cards. So yeah, for the Rhino, I add the Shiren here, because I had enough monsters to send off the Shiren effect. So yeah, here I was just kind of thinking, so I do activate Shiren, I send a Crow. I didn't want to send anything else. So yeah, I actually get really good hits. So I do go into I hit the the Hovness. And I go into Kalos, and I believe I added the Meta Noise here. If I'm correct, if I'm remembering it correctly. I think that's the Veiler. I know, sorry, there's a little glare there, but yes, he did Veiler. He had all the answers. Yep, all the answers. The Veiler right there. Yeah, all the answers. But I don't think that didn't stop me too much, because I still had the normal summon Rhino. And then I Foolish Burial the Merly. So I fusioned Merly and the Rhino. Oh, and then kick Kalos. Oh yeah, and then I went to Kaleido Heart. So guys, Kaleido Heart, when it's fusion summoned, you can shuffle back one card from your opponent's side of the field, but obviously this is my turn 1. So obviously I was not gonna do that. Then I passed on that, and then he immediately goes into the yellow one. I ashed it. I don't know if that was a good shotgun ash, but I did ash it. And then he goes into all his link combo plays. You know what's a really good card here, guys? Actually, for the super poly target for, I guess, Adagnisters are very link heavy decks. I think it's called the World Chalice Dragon. It's green. It's a green dragon, and you need 3 link monsters. Imagine I had that. Oh boy, yeah. That would have just immediately super poly everything away for this board. But obviously I'm not playing that. Who is playing that? I obviously sided in for sprites and tiers, so yeah. Didn't really get to see a lot of Garura plays here. Or even Mud Dragon. But yeah, I do nib him here. I don't know if this was the correct timing for the nib, but yeah, because my Kaleido Heart comes back anyway, and then I also get to Foolish Burial, a tier monster, so that was really good. And I got another Kalos here. And I know he didn't know all my fusions and all my tiers were beefed up by the field spell. So yeah, I think he scooped right here because he knew I was just gonna OTK him the next turn. Here, this one, this was very, how do you say that? I'm trying to think of words in Korean. But yeah, we definitely did go all the way to time here. But it was all good. But yeah, I think I didn't side in anything new. I just went in with the side that I did for game 2. And here, I knew he was going to go first anyway. So here, I was also hoping, let me draw the nib. And actually did. Nick came up a lot. But that didn't stop him. Not for this game. Nip did not stop him for this game. And here he starts out with Mathmax. And I was like, dude, did you just like side in all your Mathmax cards or something? But I realized Mathmax is also Cybers. So it works well. My first time actually going up against Mathmax. Oh no, but it's been a long time. But I went up against like the OTK Mathmax. Not like this mixed up version. So that's Alan Bershin, the Searcher. I believe that was the Searcher, yes. I think I nibbed him too early here. I definitely did. That was my mistake. I should have kind of held it. I got too greedy and I was like, here, nib. Let me just put nib down right here. But that wasn't a big token. And he got the field spell. You know, I think this wasn't bad at all. It was just definitely a lot of combo. You do need to know all your combos. And as the opponent, I should also, you know, just get into the habit of reading all the cards to make sure your opponent is also doing it correctly. But here, I had the Shiren. I sent the Nessie off, and Nessie was pretty nice because I could fusion summon with the Nessie because Nessie's an Aqua. I had another Nessie on hand, and yeah, he sniped the Hovness, so I went Hovness effect. And then he deburies me right here, so I can't even go to my fusion, so and I couldn't go into my Xyz either because I don't have any other level 4s. I don't have my Rhino Heart to go with my Shiren into an Abyss Dweller, or even a, Redoer would have been really good too, but yeah, unfortunately I didn't have that on board. And even if I went to IP or Sprite Elf, I don't have any level 2s in my graveyard, so what am I gonna revive with Sprite Elf? So it didn't make sense, so I just kind of kept the board as is. But here, again, I nibbed very early. I should have held it. That was the misplace for this round. And oh yeah, I don't think I summoned Winda this round either. With yeah, when I wanted to see my Shadell cards did not come up at all. So yeah, he goes into all these math mech plays, and even with D-Bear here, it doesn't matter with this deck. He doesn't play any synchros or Xyz. It's just a link heavy deck, so that's not gonna come up either. And I didn't have any other hand traps to stop him like in the middle of his combos. I thought I had a second nib, but maybe not. But yeah, just here, I think I immediately scooped right away again because he just had a lot of resources on hand, and I just used my resources pretty poorly. So here he does the red, then the green. I'm sorry, I don't remember all the names for the adding Nister ones. But yeah, nib would have come handy. Oh, actually no, never mind. He did play a synchro. That was the only synchro that he went into, so even if I D-buried him, that wasn't gonna stop him at all. And what did he play? Oh, he played the trap. He got all the math mech stuff out to get the that's the math mech, the other Xyz. Yeah, and I was trying to do Foolish Fairy, but yeah, he didn't negate it. And then yeah, my nip got outed, so I didn't even have a big body on board anymore. Yeah, that was it. Alrighty guys, so we just ended round 1, and as you guys saw from the previous clip with my detailed commentary, you guys know what was going on in my head and what plays I could have definitely done better. But yeah, I lost that one. But let's go into round 2 and see what other decks we run into. I'm definitely expecting a lot of sprites or any other sprite variant or a tier element variant, so let's see right after that. Zoom my camera thing. Alright guys, so we just ended round 2 and we went up against Toad Marincess. I thought it was gonna be sprites because he started off with the Swap Frogs and the Ronin Tonin, so I was expecting Totally Awesome and some sort of sprites, but it wasn't. We went up against Marincess. That was our first time, and yeah, that was super fun. But yeah, they definitely do get aggressive if you can't stop them, and I just was not drawing my wind. Like, I couldn't get Window on board, and I think I nipped him twice, but yeah, he still took that one, so kudos to the player. But we do have our OTS packs to open, so I'll see you guys in the different angle. Alright guys, so we have our OTS packs. That is upside down, so let's see if I can finally pull the ulti. Alright, we have this, the Performapal. Oh, focus. And then we have the Kaisis. We have Red Reboot. What did you say, Justin? It is banned. It is. Oh, we have the Slime Toe. Actually, maybe I might use that token. This is, wow, she is also gone. I'm opening all the gone cards. And then the Dissolver. All right, guys. So last pack. We have our Megaton pack towards that. We have our Stree, Pegasus. Oh, Dark Honest, Synchro, and oh my gosh, we have 30 of these. But yeah, guys, that was the opening. Let's go over to round 3. Alrighty, guys. So a quick recap for today. It was just rogue galore. I did not see a lot of sprites. But there was definitely a lot of tier element decks, I'll tell you that. But it was rogue galore. I think our feature match is also tier element versus another rogue deck. I don't know what it is, but you guys will see it in the next clip. But yeah, a lot of hand traps. It was very hand trap heavy. Not a lot of ashes though. I saw a lot of Veilers. Maybe not imperms. Oh, and a lot of D-barriers calling fusions. And get your DD crows, guys. That is super important for this meta for today. So yeah, so I'll see you guys after the feature match, and we'll also get the deck profile for whoever the winner is. I'll see you guys there.
Boys, it is time for the all-important feature match. Okay, now obviously I wasn't there for it, so we're gonna be doing a live reaction. It's like a reaction channel and a Yu-Gi-Oh channel all in one channel. All right, so they're shuffling up and it looks like they are going for the die roll. My man's rolling one die at a time. Sometimes that's the way to do it. It looks like the blue guy, the one with the blue sleeves, going first. Armaseer into Faithful, summon the token, pretty standard. He normal summons Jet, grabs Draco back, and then he goes Faithful to grab the Griffin. He goes Chain 1, Chain 2, and then he'll special summon the Jet, and he's going to add a Smashers and a Starters. No, he's definitely thinking about which one to add. Imagine if it added both. He'll he'll decide to go with the Smashers. Good choice. He'll make Gigantic Sprite, gets hit with the Nib on summon, but he does have the Griffin, so good on him. He's gonna go Gigantic Sprite, summon the Swamp. Swap effect will dump a Ronin Tonin. Oh, this is pre-Banlist. This was October 2nd. Banlist is active October 3rd. So he'll go Elf effect, then Ronin, and then he'll be able to make a Toad here. And then he'll be met with a triple tactics talents. Holy crap. I feel like every feature match is a triple tax. He'll go for the draw 2, set 3, and pass it over to his opponent. His opponent is going to start off with the Terraforming, with the Paralino in the main monster zone. But hey, you know, it's all good. He'll grab a Murley off that. Interesting. He will fire off a Siren effect, which will be met with a bunch of card flips in the back, in the back over there. He's going to Toad Negate. And then he's going to go normal summon Murley, get met with an Imperm. And then he went Elf to summon back the Toad, got met with Crow, but I guess he drew Called By off the triple tags draw. So that's a big feels bad, man. So we're going to be siding into game 2. So it looks like we have just like a regular Sprite deck versus tier limits, which is probably going to be what most of the meta is going to be regardless. But post-Banlist, tier limits are definitely going to be way more prevalent. But if you guys do need a dope-ass deck profile for a Sprite Live Twin Artifact Scythe deck, check the channel and subscribe for more. But wait, there's more. And we also might be doing a live duel between Jen and I too. So be on the lookout for those, right? So they're going to be siding. The tier player is obviously going to be going first. Let's see how the Sprite player will handle, hopefully, a non-bricky board. But you rarely break with tier limits anyways. I mean, even if you draw all spells, you still win. Even if you draw all monsters, you still win. If you draw a combination of both, you are winning anyways. So we're gonna start off with a Paralino to add him a Siren, which he will use the effect. He went to dump Murley. Siren will mill 3. We have a Hovness. He'll trigger off the Hovness to put him back to make Kikalos. Kikalos effect will probably add the Meta Noise or the Sullik. It depends what his hand's like. He'll add a Rhinoheart because he hasn't normal summoned yet, which is okay, pretty smart. He'll go Rhinoheart effect, mill 5. Kikalos effect to mill 5. So technically he still hasn't normal summoned, which is actually insane. So he'll make the Dragos Tapeli here, which is correct. I think Dragos Tapeli is the way to go. Then he'll go into a Time Thief Redoer, and then just pass on that. Drago Redoer pass, eh? He'll go Redoer to grab the Shifter. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So let's see what else he got here. So it looks like he has a good combination of cards in his hand here, but he does have Faithful. He does have the Faithful. It looks like he may have an Evenly in his hand. So he'll Evenly, which doesn't do much actually. But yeah, so he'll make the kit. Wait, you know what? I think there was a mistake here. I don't think, Well, we'll figure it out. So he'll go Faithful effect. Faithful will add him the Griffin here, or hopefully the Griffin. No, Enchantress. Oh, so Enchantress will get him the Rite of Armor here, because I guess he still wants the token. So regardless, you're making a Griffin up against a Drago. Might as well just make the token and make the Draco, and then go Draco effect to spin back the Drago to be able to play without any negates on the board. Let's see if that's what he does. I don't know. Oh, he'll put back the kit. He'll normal summon Jet. He'll starter into a Jet. Wow, interesting. It would have been better if he started into a blue. Oh, he had blue. Never mind. Listen, he's better than me. Look, okay, what can I say? Now he'll grab the red off the blue, and now he's gonna make a Gigantic Sprite, summoning Swap Frog. And then they're gonna go Link 2 into a Sprite Elf, and this is like the normal combo, right? This is the normal Sprite combo. This is when Ronin Tonin was legal, so there's nothing that we can do about it, because this was a pre-October. It's October 2nd, so the ban list isn't active yet. All right, so but it looks like he's gonna be able to go full combo under the Drago. I don't know if he already used the Drago or not, because he didn't have red on the field, so he definitely could have Dragos Tapelia the Gigantic Sprite, but I'm almost certain that it was already maybe used. So I guess it is what it is. So he'll make the IP into the Elf, which is a normal, look, it's a normal line. definitely the normal line, because this will get you 0 Boros and allow you to trigger the 0 Boros because Sprite is chain link 1. So IP will summon 0 Boros, and then Sprite Elf will summon to the zone 0 Boros is pointing to, clearing the entire board. Now, we still do have a Drago negate. So he'll go Elf chain link 1, summon the blue. Blue will grab him a Pixies. So Pixies is actually really, it's a really good card, and it's really, really clutch. So he'll activate Paralino. Paralino will grab him a Rhino Heart. He'll normal summon the Rhino Heart, and that will be hopefully met with the red, right? Because you can go red, tribute the blue to negate it. There's no reason to go IP here. There's really no reason to go IP here. Because he's already in an advantageous spot. Okay, wait, hold on. Hold the phone. Okay, so he's going to go IP for a Unicorn. It looks like he's contemplating Unicorn. That's actually not a bad play. Okay, so he'll go Unicorn effect. Rhino Heart will resolve. And then he'll go Unicorn to spin back the Rhino Heart. But that's fine, because he still has Tears in the graveyard that he can use. Hello, wait. Why didn't he Fusion Summon? Why didn't he Fusion Summon? Why didn't he Pixies on attack declaration? What is happening? Okay, let me know in the comment section down below if there was there were definitely some misplays there. I feel like both players had interactions that they simply did not resolve. Oh my god, he got met with the Gamma. Okay, that's pretty huge. That's pretty huge. That's actually insane. And then he had nothing to send with the red because he only has Unicorn on the field. Oh wow. So now he'll finally grab the Griffin, special the Griffin. And then he's probably contemplating, I would go Underworld Goddess here, right? Using the driver. And then just kind of like beat into it. And just, yeah, I mean, like, what else can he do? You know what I'm saying? So he'll go Unicorn and that into a Dark, Dark into Merly, into an Elf. Elf will summon back the Blue. Blue will summon the Jet. And then Jet will grab him a starter. But there's not really much that he can do. And I'm pretty sure that you just end up scooping here. Yeah, it's a scoop. It is what it is.
Alright guys, this is Daryl. This is our first place winner today, and he's gonna give us our deck profile. So go ahead.
So today I played Sprites. It's a Sprite Adventure and the Frog. Rest in peace, Rodent Toaded. So I played the regular three blues, 3 jets, and then I played one of each. A lot of people don't play Pixies, but I played Pixies because a lot of people try to go to attack or battle phase and attack into your your monsters, but Pixies prevents that. And then for the spells, the normal 3 starters and 1 smashers. I also played the 3 Swamp Frogs and the Ronin Totem. I mean, I don't think this is gonna be good anymore, but today's the last day for this format, so I played them. And then for the adventure package, I had the 1 Griffin, the 3 Water Enchantress, the 1 Faithful Adventurer, and the 1 the Equip. And then lastly, I had the 3 Rite of Artemis here. So that's regular. That's the average adventure package that everyone plays. And then I played the Called By. It's a good one of. And then lastly, I played a Dimensional Fissure. I played this because I knew I'd be playing a lot of tier limits, and I did. I think I played 2 or 3 of them. And if you just activate this, they don't really have an out, so you basically just win and then you attack for game the next round. And then I played, these are basically all my hand traps. 3 Tactics, 3 Shifters. This was crazy today. I mained it. 3 DD Crows and 3 Impermanence. I mained the DD Crows and the Shifters because I knew, like I said, I was gonna be playing a bunch of tier limits, which I did, and literally this turns off their whole turn. And then we will go to the side extra deck first. So for the extra deck, I played the 2 Gigantic Sprite, the Totally Awesome for the frogs, the Sky Cavalry. This was also really good today because if it has a material, it won't be destroyed by battle. So you could just attack into any of their monsters, go into main phase 2, and then you would downer Zeus, and you would have 4 materials in Zeus. And then last Exceed was the Gin Buster. So you could go, it's 2 darks, and if you detach 2 materials, you could negate an effect and destroy it, I'm pretty sure. And for the links, we have Nightmare Cerberus, 2 Sprite Elf. Sprite Elf is literally, this card should not have been printed. Nightmare Unicorn. The Dark, this came up a couple times. This was pretty good because you link into it and then you take one of their dark monsters, which Tears play, Sprites play, but I didn't play any Sprites today. The IP is really good in this deck too. I'm thinking of cutting this because I didn't play it and it's not that good in my opinion. So the Underworld, I'd rather play this, the Zero Boros. Because for Zero Boros, you could go IP and Elf into Zero Boros. And then if you have a starter set, you could activate starter and spell summon one on this zone and you could banish everything on the field. And then he comes back the next standby phase. Okay, my side deck was okay. I literally only sided against Tears and like trap decks, which I think was gonna be most of the format. So first I had 3 Nibs. I don't main deck this because it's so, in my opinion, it's really bad against Tier. Because even if you remove their monsters, the effects go off and they'll be able to fuse it. I only ran 2 Dark Rulers. I actually didn't side this. I might switch it up. I have the Red Reboot. Rest in peace, Red Reboot. It's I won, broken. I played the 3 Solemn Judgments. This was for going first, because I would literally side in a bunch of trap cards and then anti-spell, and they would try to like evenly, stuff like that, you just negate. And with the Toad, it's super broken. So I also ran 3 anti-spell. I activated this on one of my opponents. He literally just scooped because it's like he couldn't play anything. He had all spells in his hand. And lastly, the MVP is Evenly. Evenly is so good against Tears as well because they banish them face down so they can't reuse them. And yeah, that's my deck.
Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed today's Locals episode. And once again, if you guys love content like this, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below. What are the plays I could have done and what decks are you guys playing for this format? And also guys, if you guys want to get any other merch that you saw in the video today, you guys can head over to HeadtoHeadBattles.com. All the links will be in the description box down below. And so that was it for me today guys. I'll see you guys next week at next week's Local. So this was Jen from HeadtoHead Battles signing out.
What's up, guys?
If you haven't subscribed, make sure to click that button right there in the middle.
Also, if you haven't watched that video that YouTube is recommending you, it's probably crazy, alright? Go watch it. This is Susu from HeadtoHead Battles.
Jen from HeadtoHead Battles
signing out.